Hey everybody, I'm on my walk as you can see, and I'm in my favorite place in my neighborhood. It's a little park that is mostly wilderness, I would say, but there are some gorgeous flowers. I don't know if you can see them behind me. But anyway, I thought I'd take this little walk before I do the unboxing for the Potomac Beads Best Bead Box for the month of March. And I thought I'd take you with me because the weather is gorgeous and I just love all these flowers. Oh my gosh, they're so beautiful. This is a little patch of wilderness in my neck of the woods, and even though it's called a park, it's very wild. Okay, so they maintain it a little bit, but there's a lot of wilderness as well. Isn't it gorgeous? All right, let me keep going and I'll see you back at the studio. Well, I'm back and I actually broke a sweat. It was absolutely beautiful outside. But anyway, I'm back and I'm ready to do the unboxing. So if you don't know anything about the Potomac Beads Best Bead Box subscription, I will leave a link down below so you can go check it out. And let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so here's the box. I love these boxes, guys, because you can use these for storage, and the best part about these boxes is this magnetic closure. I know I say that every single time, but I love them. I use them all the time. All right, let's have a look inside. The name of the box is called Painted Desert. And it reads, "As the moon rises over the sands of the painted desert, the landscape transforms from hues of ochre reds and golds to darker blues and purples. The cool night air delivers the yip of a coyote, and the brush rustles with the nocturnal wanderings of small creatures. Take inspiration in this month's Painted Desert subscription box from the plains of the American Southwest and create your own beading oasis." Don't you love that? Oh my gosh. I love the Southwest, and I love Southwest jewelry. So anyway, on the back are all the contents. On the left are the contents for the project, and on the right are the rest of the contents. And here is the project. The name of the necklace is called Painted Desert Necklace. Isn't that beautiful? Look at all those colors. Gorgeous. And here are the materials you'll be needing on the left. And on the inside are the instructions, step by step, very easy to follow usually. And they usually have a video on YouTube, so if you have trouble with the instructions, you can always go to YouTube and look for the video. And there's the name of the artist, Anna Taylor. Okay, so let's have a look. Now usually they put the contents for the project in one bag, which makes it really easy. And here's the bag, and then here are the rest of the materials. So let me go ahead and take everything out and we'll get started. So here are the contents for the project, and it looks like they give you a lobster claw clasp. Here's the clasp. Gold tone. Simple. So I'm going to go ahead and take each one out and show you. I'll put down this little mat so my beads don't go flying everywhere. The first item is a 5-gram bag of check faceted rounds in the color Lava Red. Let me pull them out. I love this color. I've seen it before in the past, in one of the past boxes. It's really pretty. And here's a close-up. It's like a matte metallic finish, I would say. So yeah, these are really nice. And here's a 4-gram bag of check rounds, and they're smooth rounds. And the color is turquoise. A pretty shade of blue. And here's a close-up. As you can see, they're totally opaque. So that's interesting to pair up these two colors. I don't know if I would have ever done that, but I'm sure it'll look really nice when it's finished. It's amazing what you can do when you combine colors. Sometimes you'll think that certain colors don't go together, but then when you look at them in an arrangement like this, it looks really nice. And here's another 4-gram bag of smooth rounds, check rounds, and the color is Aztec Gold. See how pretty that looks? I love the combination, I really do. Here's a close-up. And I really like this shade of gold. It's not too yellow. It's sort of a pale gold color. Here's a 6-gram bag of gemstone round beads. And it says multi, so I think they're just various types of gemstones. Let me pull them out. And I'm not even going to attempt to name all of these. I have a difficult time figuring out what's what sometimes, okay? Sometimes I'll think something's amethyst when it's not, or quartz when it's agate. I know there are differences, but you know, they do all that dyeing, and so it makes it really difficult to figure out what's what. But let me try. Okay, here are some of them. It's not all of them. As you can see, there's still plenty there, but it's definitely an array of gemstones. So I think this one's amethyst. This one might be jade, I don't know. This one might be lapis lazuli, and I can't remember what this one is, what this one's called, this red one. This one looks like tiger eye, and then we got some howlite or turquoise. This one might be labradorite, rose quartz, clear quartz, aventurine. I'm not sure about this one. This one looks like Dalmatian jasper. I don't know what this one is. This could be a netstone. And this is tiger eye. But anyway, I did my best, guys, okay? I don't know all my gemstones. I have a hard time figuring out what's what sometimes. But it's definitely a combination, and it's nice because they're all 4 millimeters, okay? And look how beautiful that looks together, this whole combination. And just the fact that you're using gemstones makes a necklace very special. So yeah, I'm looking forward to making this necklace. I think I am going to make it. I don't know. I'll have to decide. But I do like the combination of colors. Okay, let's move on. Well, I forgot to show you these 2 packs from the project. They're both seed beads. One's an 11.0 and the other one's a 15.0. And the 11.0 is metallic cosmos, that's the color. And the 15.0 is metallic hematite. And there are 4 grams in the 15.0 and there are 7 grams in the 11.0. And I'm not going to pull them out of the packet, but you can basically see, okay, this one is definitely bluish. It's a bluish color, as you can see. So there are blue tones and purple tones. And this one is just hematite, which is basically a very dark charcoal kind of a color, metallic. So these are the seed beads that are going to be used for the project, along with these beads. All right, now we're going to move on to the rest of the box. Okay, let me pull out the packets. So here they are, and I'm just going to go ahead and go through each one at a time. The first item is a silk tassel, and it is 7 centimeters long, and the color is denim blue. And here it is. So what you can do with this is do a little bead weaving around the top there. That would be really nice. And if you don't want to do bead weaving, you can always put a bead cap on top there. It would have to be a pretty large bead cap. But if you search through the Potomac Beads YouTube videos, you'll see a tutorial on how to finish the top of a tassel. Very nice color. I love the color. And very silky. Now whenever you get a tassel like this, if you can put it back in its container, that would be the best thing. That way it'll stay protected and the strands won't get all frizzy and tangled up. Here's a 7-gram bag of round duos, and the color is Bordeaux. Here's a close-up. And of course, round duos have 2 holes. So if you're into bead weaving, you're going to love these. They are so much fun. And this color is gorgeous. It's like a very deep purple. I've threaded my second rod through the other holes so you can see how they're drilled, okay? So if you've never used round duos, at least you can see where the holes are. Sometimes it's hard to see on these dark colors. And by the way, if you're wondering what these rods are, they're called magic rods, and I use them for all kinds of things. I use them for designing bracelets, necklaces. I lay out my patterns on these rods. And anyway, if you're interested, I'll leave a link down below. You can find them in my Etsy store. I like them because I just like to arrange the beads up against each other like this. Not just that, but bead caps and square beads and seed beads up against large beads, which, you know, if you try to do that on a beading board, it's really hard to do. But with the rods, you can arrange a large bead next to a small bead and a bead cap and a square bead and an oval bead and anything that doesn't sit upright. So that's what's so nice about them. But anyway, I'm not here to promote my product. I just wanted to explain to you what these rods are in case you're interested. And like I said, I do carry them in my store. And here's a 3-gram bag of Super Duos, and the color is Red Picasso. I love anything that has a Picasso finish, because Picasso usually has a couple of colors and it has this mottled kind of look, which makes them look a little bit like gemstones. Here's a close-up, and Super Duos have 2 holes as well. I don't know if you can see the second hole if I turn it sideways. Just put some on my palm so you can see the other hole, okay? Not sure if it's focusing, but you can barely see it. But there's 1 hole here and 1 hole there. So I love this Red Picasso color. It is so gorgeous. Oh my gosh. It kind of looks like maybe a greenish olive color teamed up with a dark red. But it almost looks metallic when you turn it sideways. Like this one right here looks metallic. I don't know if you can see that on camera. So there might be a little bit of silver on there as well. And here's a bag of 4mm crystal rounds, and the color is Aqua AB. And these are the Potomac crystals. Potomac beads carries their own crystals, which is why they call them Potomac crystal rounds. And the quality is wonderful, guys. Look at this quality. Look at the sparkle on these gorgeous beads. And these are definitely round, okay? Sometimes when you get 4mm beads and the check beads, for instance, they're not exactly round. Check beads are a little bit oval, I would say. But these are definitely round, and the facets are just so beautiful. Let me bring it up closer. I love Potomac crystals, I really do. It's a good alternative to Swarovski, because as you know, Swarovski is no longer producing beads. My understanding is that Swarovski is no longer manufacturing beads. So this is a good alternative. And you get quite a few, you get 50. And here's another bag of 4mm crystal rounds, and the color is silver. So these look like they're half silver and half clear. Let me just put them on the rods and show you up close. Here they are. As you can see, they're not silver all the way around. They're silver just on one side, and on the other side they're clear. Aren't they gorgeous? Don't you just love that sparkle? Very pretty. So you get 50 of those. And here's a bag of 2 Potomac's Ava or AVA beads in the color gold. And these are very interesting because the hole goes through the top like that, or the bottom, depending on how you view it, whether it's a V or however you view it. And then you also have another hole here. Okay? So you have 2 holes. And that means that you can do all kinds of things with this. You can do a drop, you can use it in a bracelet with 2 strands. It opens up all kinds of possibilities. And if you're not sure, just go online onto the Potomac Beads YouTube channel, and I'm sure you can find a tutorial using these beads. Here's a bag of Potomac crystal ingots, and there are 36 in this bag, and the color is metallic green. And ingots are faceted and they're rectangular in shape, and they only have 1 hole. But look how sparkly these are. Oh my gosh, they're so gorgeous. Let me bring it up close. As you can see, they're faceted, 4-sided, and the dimensions are 4 by 8 millimeters. Very nice. Here's a bag of quad bows, and there are 10 in this bag. The color is Aztec Gold. And the reason they're called quad bows is because they have 4 holes. So you can do all kinds of neat things with 4 holes, guys. I did make a necklace a while ago using quad bows. Turned out really nice. But they are a lot of fun because you can hang things down from them. You can use them like this in a design with little dangles underneath, or you can just string multiple strands. All kinds of possibilities. This is interesting. This is an oval clip clasp, and the color is antique brass, and it's rather large, as you can see, and it has 2 big jump rings attached. It opens like this. So I can see making a boho style bracelet of some sort, but what I like about it is that it's unusual, and I like anything that looks unusual. You could do a boho bracelet. You could hang a couple of strands of each one of these jump rings because they're so big. Pretty neat. And finally, we have a glass cabochon, and the name of the design is called Bold Blossoms. It's about 20 millimeters in size. That's the front, and there's the back. It's just plain white in the back. So you could totally glue this into a bezel of some sort. Or if you like to do bead weaving and you can finish the back of your bead weaving design, that would look nice as well. So that's it, guys. That's the full collection. Very nice colors, very summery in my opinion, and I love this combination right here. It's so cool. So yeah, that's the full collection, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, everybody, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you enjoyed looking at all the goodies in that box. I can't wait to make something with those items. Hopefully I can come up with some nice designs, and I don't know if I'll do the project. More than likely I will, but we'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.